Ever walked into Marshall's thinking, this is the ultimate bargain paradise? Spoiler alert, it's not the same game everywhere. In fact, the Marshall's 5 miles away from your house could be an entirely different world. Better brands, deeper discounts, and exclusive products your local store will never see. Welcome to the Hidden Marshalls hierarchy. Secret number 1. Not all Marshalls are created equal. Here's the dirty little secret. Marshalls doesn't treat all shoppers the same. Stores in higher-income neighborhoods get the premium inventory, Coach bags, Adidas sneakers, silk scarves, high-end skincare, the stuff people brag about finding for half price. But walk into a Marshall's in a lower-income zip code, and suddenly it's a different game. Fewer designer brands, more leftover stock, and basic seasonal lines. It's not discrimination, it's strategy. Marshall studies local income levels, sales patterns, and buying trends. If shoppers in one area regularly splurge on designer brands, Marshall's floods those stores with luxury inventory. If they don't, that same stock goes somewhere else. Pro tip: if your Marshall's always looks picked over, take a 15-minute drive into a wealthier neighborhood. You'll immediately see the difference. More high-end drops, better sizes still in stock, fewer clearance graveyards of random leftovers. Smart shoppers don't stick to one store. They rotate 2 to 3 Marshall's locations to maximize finds. Secret number 2. Secret drops and limited locations. Think Marshall's treats all stores equally when it comes to exclusive items? Think again. Some products never make it to your local store, not because they sold out, but because Marshall's never sent them there in the first place. Limited releases, like designer handbags, high-end shoes, or premium home decor, often go to just a handful of select locations. Why? Because Marshall's knows exactly where people are willing to pay more, faster. Want to unlock those hidden gems? Call ahead and ask about designer drops. Track social media for your local Marshalls. Some managers quietly tease exclusive shipments. Visit flagship or high-priority stores in your region, even if they're a little further away. Trust me, those extra miles can turn a basic Marshall's trip into a luxury haul. Secret number 3. Best days and golden hours. Shopping Marshall's without timing is like gambling blindfolded. Sometimes you win, but mostly, you leave disappointed. Here's the insider truth from employees. The sweet spot is between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's when staff roll out fresh stock straight from the back room. Show up right when the doors open, and you're just digging through yesterday's leftovers. And for the best days, Monday, avoid at all costs. Shelves are bare, chaos reigns, and you'll leave angry. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the Holy Trinity. New arrivals, cleaner racks, fewer crowds. January and July, clearance Olympics. Seasonal resets mean insane markdowns across the store, especially yellow tags. We'll get to those later. Want to score the hidden shelf items before anyone else? Go late morning on Thursdays. That's when premium stock is usually fresh, untouched, and still in your size. Secret number 4. Building insider access. Here's a hack. Marshall's doesn't want you to know. The biggest discounts and hottest items often never make it to the racks. Employees and regular insiders grab them first. Want in on that game? Build a relationship with staff. You don't need to be everyone's best friend. Just be memorable. Always smile, be polite, and learn names. Ask casually, any new drops today? Or, when's the next clearance wave? Visit around the same time each week, so staff start recognizing you. Some Frugal Pro viewers even get advanced tips from employees about when their favorite brands are coming in. One viewer told us she scored a pair of $220 Adidas sneakers for $59 because a cashier whispered, "Check back tomorrow morning, they're dropping a fresh shipment." Even better? Some employees will hold high-demand items for shoppers they like. especially if you've built rapport over time. Small gestures go a long way. One woman brings her favorite cashier a coffee on Thursdays. Now, she gets tipped off every time her go-to candle brand hits the shelves. It's not bribery, it's relationship-based shopping. And at Marshall's, it's a game changer. Marshall's wants you confused. They want you wandering aimlessly, grabbing whatever feels like a deal. But once you know where to shop, when to go, and who to talk to, you stop playing their game and start winning yours. And trust me, we're just getting warmed up. Because next, we're diving into the designer illusion, the secrets behind Marshall's clearance tags, and the multi-price trap that's making you spend way more than you think. Secret number 5, the designer illusion. You spot a bag at Marshall's. The tag whispers, designer, and your brain goes, this is it, the luxury find of the year. Hold up, let's talk facts. Yes, sometimes designer at Marshall's equals legit name brand overstock. We're talking Calvin Klein, Coach, Vince Camuto, great deals. But here's the twist. Marshall's hopes you never question. Not every designer tag means the product came from a premium store shelf. Many brands manufacture lower quality lines specifically for off-price retailers like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Same logo, different factory, cheaper materials. Translation? That $399 Compare-It handbag you're proudly snagging for $129? The leather might be synthetic. The stitching might be automated, not hand-finished. The original MSRP might never have existed in the real world. Pro tip, flip the tag and look for the manufacturer's code or cross-check the style number online. If it pops up on Macy's or Nordstrom, genuine designer overstock. If it only exists on Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or random discount sites, designer for Marshall's. Marshall's wants you to chase logos, but smart shoppers chase value. Secret number 6, the red versus yellow tag game. You see a red clearance tag and think, yes, lowest price, baby? Wrong. Red equals phase 1. When an item gets a red tag, it's been marked down. But Marshall's isn't done yet. If the stock isn't moving, wait 5 to 7 days. Chances are it'll drop another 20 to 30% in the next markdown round. But yellow tags? That's the real jackpot. Yellow equals final clearance. No more markdowns, no more games. Here's what Marshall's doesn't advertise. Yellow tags appear mostly in January and July during inventory resets. These are the deepest discounts in the entire store. We've seen $200 jackets drop to $39. Some items never even make it to the racks. Employees grab them before they hit the floor. And here's the sneakiest hack. Stacked stickers. Sometimes Marshall's layers 3, even 4 clearance tags on the same item. Peel a tiny corner and you'll see the markdown history, giving you the power to know if the current price is the lowest yet, or if you should wait it out. Timing plus patience equals Marshall's worst nightmare. Secret number 7, the multi-price trap. Here's where Marshall's gets truly bold. Ever grabbed a sweater for $24.99 in new arrivals, then spotted the exact same one in clearance for $14? Same size, same color, same everything. This isn't sloppy stocking, it's psychology. Marshall's deliberately places duplicate items in different sections at different prices. Why? Because they know most shoppers don't cross-check racks. You grab the first one you see, toss it in the cart, and boom, they make an extra $10 off you without blinking. Pro tip, love an item? Hunt it down across the store. Always check clearance first, then new arrivals. If you find duplicates, grab the cheaper one. Then tell the cashier you found 2 prices. In many cases, Marshall's will honor the lower tag. This simple habit has saved Frugal Pro viewers hundreds each year. Secret number 8, tag codes Marshall's hopes you never read. The Marshall's price tag looks innocent. Spoiler, it's loaded with secrets. Here's what to look for. Designer versus irregular. Designer equals true name brand, often from overstock. IRR equals irregular, meaning there's a small flaw. Could be a crooked seam or barely there stain. Cosmetic flaws equals huge discounts worth grabbing. The real MSRP, that random number like 01999 on the tag, that's not a marketing gimmick. It's the original manufacturer's retail price. Comparing it with Marshall's price tells you how real your savings actually are. Arrival codes. Look for a tiny box near the barcode with 2 numbers. That's when the item arrived. Higher number equals new arrival. Lower number equals shelf veteran, likely to hit clearance soon. Pro shoppers track these codes to predict markdown waves. Once you learn to read the label language, you stop being a random browser and start shopping like an insider. And insiders always pay less. Marshalls doesn't want you to shop smart. They want you distracted by red tags, trapped by duplicate pricing, and hypnotized by the word designer. But now, you've flipped the script. Marshalls spent decades perfecting a system designed to make you spend more, faster, and happier without even realizing it. But now, you've got their playbook, and we're finishing with the hacks they absolutely hate. Secret number 9. Strategic bargaining. Yes, it works here. Sounds crazy, right? Negotiating at a national chain like Marshall's? But here's the truth. You can, if you know how to ask. Marshall's employees are often allowed to adjust prices on slightly damaged items, especially if the tag doesn't say AS-IS. The secret is in your approach. Don't say, "Can I get a discount?" Do say, "This has a tiny scratch. Could you check if the price can be adjusted?" Be polite, stay calm, and let them feel like they're helping you, not fighting you. When it works best, on bulky items taking up floor space, furniture, mirrors, storage cabinets. On cosmetic flaws like chipped paint, loose buttons, or frayed seams. During slow hours when staff have time to check policies. One Frugal Pro viewer scored an $89 wooden shelf for $50 by simply pointing out a tiny crack and asking nicely. Marshalls would rather give you 10 to 30% off than waste money storing or returning imperfect items. It's not pushy, it's smart shopping diplomacy. Secret number 10. The best categories to hunt. Let's be brutally honest, not everything at Marshalls is a deal. Some categories are overpriced, low quality, or deliberately marketed to create fake urgency. But there are 3 golden zones where Marshalls delivers real value. Shoes, Marshall's secret weapon. Marshalls quietly beats every other TJX store when it comes to footwear variety. From Adidas and Puma sneakers to Steve Madden boots and even limited edition Nikes, these aren't knockoffs. They're genuine high-quality stock. Pro shoppers know to check midweek mornings, when fresh drops hit the floor before weekend crowds wipe out sizes. Cosmetics and skincare, the hidden treasure zone. MAC, NARS, Clinique, even past Sephora exclusives. Savings often hit 40 to 60% off retail. But here's the trick. Always check expiration symbols. 6M, 12M, etc. Look for tamper seals before buying. Compare with Sephora prices online. Some are identical formulas sold cheaper under alternate packaging. Home decor and kitchen gear, premium for less. Ceramic cookware from Cuisinart, KitchenAid mixers, premium scented candles, and framed art, often at half the price of department stores. But be picky. Marshalls loves to mix true quality with cheap filler products to make savings look bigger than they are. Pro tip: seasonal sections, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, are a goldmine right before major holidays, when deep markdowns hit, but selections still solid. Secret number 11. The compare at. The trend hack Marshalls hopes you miss. This one separates casual shoppers from Marshalls insiders. Ever feel lost flipping through endless racks of random clothes, praying to stumble onto something stylish? There's one tiny, easy-to-miss word that changes everything. Compare it. Look closely at Marshall's clothing tags, usually near the item name or along the edge of the sticker. If you spot Compare At, congratulations. You've found pieces from Marshall's contemporary line. These are fashion-forward, trend-driven styles. Think pastel midi dresses, oversized blazers, Korean-inspired cuts, and on-trend denim. Why this matters? Contemp items come from faster-moving suppliers, meaning better styles, fresher stock, and more limited runs. Prices are 30 to 60% lower than retail. If you find a Compare At piece with a yellow tag, that's a rare jackpot. High-trend fashion for dirt cheap. Most shoppers never notice it. Now you know. The final play. Stop playing Marshall's game. Marshall's thrives on confusion and impulse. Same items, different prices. Designer tags hiding lower quality manufacturing, clearance stickers designed to rush decisions, strategic store layouts forcing you past high-margin impulse buys. But you're no longer a random shopper lost in the maze. You know which stores to target, when to strike, who to ask, and what codes to read. Marshall's built a system to win until you learn to hack it from the inside. Now, you walk out with the real deals and your wallet intact. If this video saved you money or taught you a new trick, smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Marshall's hack, and subscribe to Frugal Pro because we expose every retail game they don't want you to know.